Wow, we're already at the end of this month, end of second quarter, and the end of the first half of this year. Wow, God has been good. Today I'll be sharing a quip that is close and dear to my heart. Yes, all my quips are special, but you'll find out why this is close and dear to my heart when you join me in the Quip Corner. Thank you for staying tuned. Last year, I believe in one of the videos, I was talking about how it's difficult for me to choose a favorite quip. And for those of us who have children, it's difficult to choose a favorite child. At least for me, it is, because just when I think I vote for this child as my favorite, the other one does something I really love, or the child I wanted to favor disfavors me. But really, as parents, we shouldn't be having favorite children. But my quips are slightly different. There are a few quips that I really like more than others. I'm sure I've told you about the one on friendship in my first book. Well, you'll need to dig up that video on friendship. It was published July 30th last year. This one that I'm going to share today is also really dear to my heart. And when I'm done reading it, you'll understand why. So let's look into the quip. So it's from my second book, 101 Quips and Quotes that will strengthen and sweeten your marriage. The quip has its own chapter. Yes. Last but definitely not the least. Quip 101 says, "We're advised not to put all our eggs in one basket. However, in marriage, you must put all your eggs in one basket." And that quip is from my one and only husband, Leke Kelani. See why it's close and dear to my heart? By the way, in each of my books, there are quips from my husband in my first book, and yeah, it's a bonus. And in my third book, there are quips from our children. So, in addition to reading from me, you read from members of my family. But let's talk about today's quip. A lot of times when it comes to investments, we're always encouraged, no, diversify. Put, some in bonds, some in stocks, some in real estate, of course, depending on how much money you have. But I'm sure you agree with my husband, who has really eloquently and succinctly reminded us that in marriage, all your eggs must be in one basket. And that basket is your spouse. We must be faithful to our respective spouses. You cannot afford to be more committed to somebody else's spouse than you are to your spouse. Fornication, adultery, no. It's a no. Even when you're confiding in, say, your friends, the first person you should confide in is your spouse. Which takes us to another topic about marrying your friend. But the day my husband made this comment, it wasn't one of those, oh, yeah, really? No, It was spot on, so nicely put. Unfortunately, there are people who think marriages are for trial and error. You know, and they're like, oh no, it doesn't work. Let me move to somebody else. No. There's a quip I saw that every time I read it, it's a light bulb moment, literally. And it says, when the light bulb in your house burns out, when it dies, it stops working. You don't buy a new house. You change the light bulb. So in putting all your eggs in one basket in your marriage, you're investing in your marriage. You're not trying to swap things out just because something hasn't gone the way you expect it to. My husband likes to quote Bishop Oyedepo, who said that he said to his wife that we're not in this marriage to see if it will work. We're in this marriage to make it work. Marriage is a lifetime commitment. There's no guarantee that your spouse will make you happy or do things the way you want. Ask my husband. I'm sure there are times when I literally drive him off the wall. Oh, my. Okay, I'm not going to tell you some of the things I do. Yeah, I mean, some I do on purpose. Oops, he's going to watch this video and find out. And some I don't. But the point is, he is investing in our marriage as I am. And so I encourage every married couple, stay true to your vows. Put all your eggs in your marriage basket. Perchance, there may be people who are having challenges in their marriage. I am not a licensed marriage counselor, but you know what? I have ears and I listen with my heart. So if you need to talk to somebody, I'll put my contact details below this video. Feel free to reach out to me, and you can be assured I'll be listening with my heart. Just before I go, I'd like to remind you again, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and spread the word. If you'd like to be a guest in the Quip Corner, that is a possibility, depending on what we'll be discussing. But now and again, I'll be bringing in guests to discuss a quip or two. So if you're interested, I'll put contact details on how you can express your interest. Let's do life together. Life is fun when we're all working together. Until we catch up again next month, on the second half of this year, do take care. God bless you. Bye now.